In our last episode, Ken and Ryu journeyed to Thailand in a quest to experience genuine Muay Thai. But the moment they arrived, Ryu was arrested for suspicion of transporting drugs and sent to prison, where he was forced to endure brutal torture and the taunting of other prisoners. Meanwhile, Ken hits the streets of Bangkok, trying to prove Ryu's innocence.
Bring out my gloves and fighting gear.
I figured you'd be wanting them, Sagat.
I never could have hoped for a Muay Thai experience as memorable as this.
You mean you're gonna fight me using Muay Thai?
Not only am I gonna use it, I'm gonna rearrange your face with it.
Any takers? Huh? There's someone that will be out there. There you go. Come on.
I want 50%. Now, you know Nucci always gets his cut. And this tussle ought to generate quite a kitty. So I want 50%.
Okay, sure.
I don't believe it. This kid's already mastered Muay Thai. You're good, kid. But now that I know you got the technique down, I guess I could quit taking it so easy on you. That's for mocking me. And that's for mocking the sacred sport of my country. This is the power of Muay Thai.
That's it! The invincible tiger knee blow that made him famous back when he was the champion of Thailand!
You giving up already?
Huh? What's this?
I can see Muay Thai has many levels to be mastered. Now let me demonstrate the technique that I've mastered!
They say your name is Ryu. It's been a long time since I fought someone with as much spirit as you have. If I had an opponent like you to fight all those years ago, I'd be living the life of a big-time champion.
Sagat!
You know, champ, we've been over this already. You don't knock the guy out in the very first round, okay? Look, no one is making any money betting on your fights anymore. You gotta drag the fights out so we can get the betting up.
How am I supposed to drag these fights out when you keep sending me opponents that my sisters could beat to a pulp?
I know what you're saying, but we gotta face facts. Champ, we need the people who make money off of these fights to be happy with us. I don't like it when Ashura's men come around and lean on me because my fighter won't cooperate. You know what I'm saying?
Ashura? What do we need with Ashura? I don't jump through hoops for crime syndicates, Mickey. Tell the worthless slugs to back off.
My employers will be upset to find the champion frowns upon them.
And just who the hell are you?
My name is Han, and I'm here on behalf of the Ashura. I won't waste your time, champion. I'm here to make a proposition.
Save your breath. Ashura's money is drug money. I'm sure we can do better.
Then I withdraw my proposal and submit instead a specific demand on the part of my employers. You will pretend to be knocked out by your opponent in the next championship match.
What?
We'll reciprocate by placing $15 million in a bank account with your name on it.
Little rat! You think I'd throw a fight for money?
You know what happens to mugs who mess with Ashura? Please, one time, what's the difference?
It would be wise to listen to your manager, Mr. Sagat.
What manager? Get your fat face out of here!
Well, champion, it seems you're willing to learn why no one defies the will of Ashura and Mr. Zochi. You'll hear from us.
Hey, wait a second, what is this?
Huh?
I'm sorry, champ. We have orders to inspect the premises for illegal contraband. We had a report you're supplying heroin.
I've got the upstairs.
Well, that's the biggest load of... I've never done drugs.
Sarge?
Huh?
Mr. Sagat, I'm placing you under arrest for possession of heroin.
How did that get there?
How do you like my welcome party?
I'd still be champion today if they found me someone to fight who's as worthy as you are. You've made me remember a time when I was more than a simple bully. If only we could have had this fight back then. You have my protection for as long as you remain here. I'm calling this fight off. Anyone who laid down money ought to get it back.
Hold it! Hold it! Put that back! I ain't gonna let you quit just like that, Sagat. You get in there and kill the kid. No one gets their cash until this is done. I get half the wages, and I ain't gonna get cheated out of it, so I'd say the fight is on.
Give me a break, Nucci. I don't answer to you. Fight's over.
Champ, you seem to forget you're speaking to the one man who can take away everything you got with one little snap of my fingers.
Nucci, if you want to fight so bad, why don't you fight him yourself?
Don't you walk away from me like that! Turn around!
Sorry to interrupt, but it's not right to use a chain on a guy who's unarmed.
Don't you bother with them, boys. I'm gonna fix these two fighters myself. I know why you don't respect me. It's 'cause when I introduced each of you to this here chain, neither one of you folded. And now you're both giving me problems. And I don't like it. So now you're gonna get shot dead for trying to start a riot. A headshot'll do it. Or would you rather get it in the gut? I believe gut shots would be better. They're very painful, and sometimes it might take a man weeks to finally die from loss of blood. Tell me now, who wants to be the first to meet his maker? Sagat, you know I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Die! Yeah!
Looks like another dead end. But I was sure that that tip I got was on the money. This is where that guy that framed Ryu is supposed to be hiding out. Hey, that's the guy! Sia! Hey, get back here!
Dono, your mission was a complete failure.
The attack on Dorai was in the bag until those stupid foreign kids messed it all up.
Kids? They were obviously professionals.
What's this?
Something you don't deserve. Why are you back in the country? You let Dorai live. And now he has plenty of leads to begin an investigation of our dealings. And where do you turn up? Where you're least needed. Creating pandemonium at the airport yesterday afternoon.
It was me. My sources told me the kids who helped Dorai were coming into the country, so I waited for them. And then I planted some smack in their luggage and got one of them sent to prison.
Such small retaliation serves no purpose. You'd be well advised not to involve the Syndicate in such petty skirmishes.
We're being followed, Mr. Zochi, by a running kid.
A foreign kid?
I don't know.
What the... That's the other kid that was helping Dorai. How did he find us? We've got to lose that punk. Step on it already.
So close. Huh? Stop! Ah! Here, Merry Christmas.
Huh? I'm rich!
No, you're lucky. I'm the one who's rich.
Your situation has escalated. You will put an end to it, Donu.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now he's got a motorcycle.
Make sure he's dead.
Yes, sir.
Driver, let's get out of here.
I know this mask. So that's what this mess is all about.
framed for smuggling. Bet money you were rooked by guys who put me in here. When Ashura doesn't like you, you disappear.
I'm learning.
Ashura is a powerful crime syndicate. They have their fingers in every pie in this part of the world. It's run by a man called Xochi, but I hear there's someone even higher up. You did a good job of picking your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
The same group that stormed your dojo. This is their way of punishing us.
Good work, Ken. I'm sure you're right. I'm going to be in Thailand soon regarding the Ashura. In the meantime, I'm going to fax you everything I've got on them so you won't be working blind. It's all my fault that they've been pulled into the Ashura's web of crime.
Ken.
Son, it's your dad. I just got off the phone with the Secretary of State. He spoke to the Thai government and they've agreed to release Ryu on bail. But until his trial date, he's not allowed to leave the country.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm sure we'll have his name cleared by then. Thanks for everything you've done, all right? I'm gonna go get Ryu now. Thanks. He's free.
Maybe someday we'll have a rematch.
Sure.
See you on the outside.
Sorry it took so long for me to work everything out.
I never doubted you would. We'll meet again someday, champ. So, any idea who would want me in prison? So that's who I had to thank for this. I'll make them pay!
Dorai sent me a list of possible hideouts for their group, and I'm pretty sure I know which one we'll find them in. I thought you might like to go with me.
Yeah! By all means, why don't we pay them a visit?
Ken and Ryu pay a visit to the Ashura's hideout, even as Dorai arrives in Thailand and the operation to destroy the Ashura begins in earnest. But Ken and Ryu find themselves face to face with a mad killer in the heart of enemy headquarters. Will they survive to learn who is controlling the Ashura from the shadows? Find out in the next episode of Street Fighter II V Dark Omen, the Veiled Rightful Ruler. Gonna burn some muscle.